After social services sent me back to my mother, I was 17. I had my little baby girl. Because I was a minor, the social services was notified. I was in Columbus, Ohio at the time. Backstory is that I was a runaway, and at 13 years old, I ran away from home. I ended up on the streets. Social services, anyway, is on the spot, and they don't ask me why I left. They don't ask me if I want to go home. And there's pressure around me just complying, or a veiled threat of, how are you going to have your baby kind of thing. Keep your baby, keep your baby. So anyway, I went back, and my mother, within days, oh, your hair, it's stringy, it's ratty, which is what she used to tell me when I was a little girl. She immediately took that control. And it was like as if we didn't miss a beat. I had no voice. It didn't even occur to me I could have one. Didn't occur to me I could say no. And she chopped it all off. And I remember being devastated, of course. And I also remember that she kept doing it. I don't know at what point I was strong enough to tell her to stop. And I don't remember if there was a point when I did that, or if I just managed to avoid her, which is kind of what I think happened. The amount of control, because of all of the abuse starting at the beginning of time between a parent and a child, particularly a mother and a child, when you grow up underneath that, for me anyway, and I think for a lot of survivors, there's no pushback. Like there's no like thought to, I'm allowed to say no. I'm allowed to not let her do that to me. And I had to go to my brother's wedding, and I was in the wedding with that horrible, horrible, horrible haircut. And this is a pattern thing with narcissistic mothers in particular. One of their favorite things to do with their little girls is chop off all their hair. How about you? I have a feeling you have a similar experience.